out there right now. Look at this. The Dow's off 400 and the NASDAQ is down 430 points. David Stryzewski joins me now. David, you and I had planned to talk about the housing market and your concern for the housing market. I want to talk about what's going on the market this morning. How do you explain a 400-point drop for the NASDAQ and a 400-point drop for the Dow? What's going on?
Well, good morning, Stuart. And, you know, the drops that we're seeing are based upon the market just being a little bit overheated. I mean, if we look at last week, we saw tech sectors experiencing significant sell-offs, and it came with a lot of volume. So this tells me that big traders right now are selling. They're taking some profits. They're raising some cash, maybe taking one out of Warren Buffett's book here, as he's sitting on more cash than at any point in Berkshire Hathaway's history. So these tech stocks are been running really strong, and ultimately, I think that they're just cooling off right now.
Yeah, well, we've got their earnings coming up over the next week, 8 days. We'll find out how these companies are doing financially. I'm talking big tech now. Those earnings reports are going to be very important. Will they stop the rot, or will they reinforce the rot and send stocks down further? Which way do you see it going?
You know, I think that we're seeing profitability within these corporations, specifically the largest ones, and that's likely to continue, at least for the short term. You know, if we see a pullback here today, I expect that to be short term right now, just given the liquidity and what the Fed still has the ability to do. But ultimately, Stuart, it does come down to the consumer. And so I believe if you can see how the consumer is doing, you follow that, you're ultimately going to see where the economy ends up. And that may not be in step with what we're seeing in prices here.
Would you advise your people to do any bottom fishing, dip buying on big tech today?
Absolutely.
You would today?
Yes. Yes, absolutely. I'm buying today.
And so what in particular are you buying today?
Is that
what are you buying?
Okay, so we've got an AI revolution. I think that Apple is really going to be positioned very well here in this revolution because of the new chips that are coming out, new phones that will likely be coming out here fourth quarter this year. Big organizations are just sitting on a ton of cash right now. Obviously saw Google just hit some great numbers. We've seen, Amazon, I think just really, solidify itself within our economy. My kids don't even know how to buy normal things in this world. They say, hey, get it on Amazon.
Yeah, I know that.
So I think a lot of these trends are going to continue to move forward, and we're going to see them drive the market up higher.
So dip buying is the order of the day. All right. David Stryzewski, thanks for joining us. We appreciate it. Thanks very much indeed.
Appreciate you.